Next on our Big 7 list tonight, National Weather Service crews back out in hard-hit areas of southeastern Kentucky today to continue surveying tornado damage. Officials say most of the damage in Laurel County was found in these neighborhoods near the London Corbin Airport. The Sunshine Hills community among the worst hit by the storms in London, Kentucky. Some people lost their homes in mere seconds and are now sifting through what's left, sometimes finding things they were not expecting.
We found my suit jacket that I was supposed to get married in, and Mom's tore all to pieces. You know how moms are. So, but there is no explanation.
At least 19 people were killed during that severe weather. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear says 17 of those deaths were in Laurel County. Again, survey teams are continuing to assess the area. Meanwhile, tonight we're getting a look at the damage out of neighboring Pulaski County, Kentucky. This is where one person died. This video captured by Chris Roach on Sunday shows the trail of destruction left by the storm in the communities of Nancy and Somerset. Back over to London in Laurel County, the city is saying to call or text this number if you would like to volunteer or you're in need of help right now. Here it is, 606-231-0518. This damage you see behind me right now is just a snapshot of the devastation caused by the tornado. As the National Weather Service continues to survey the damage, they say right now it's looking like a possible EF3 touchdown late Friday night into early Saturday morning. While countless people have been left with nothing, the community is rallying behind those in need. Volunteers there tell us donations poured in over the weekend, but it's going to take a long time before things get back to normal.
Our neighbors are just, they're suffering. When you go by and you see people picking up their life in a garbage bag, you know that this is a really, really just unbelievable event. I mean, I really don't even have the words for it.
People we talked to there say, you know, they've come to the area. They have a lot of people from East Tennessee coming over to help. Right now, they say they're most in need of things like tarps. As Margot just said, more rain is expected very soon. Our next Big 7 story is an update to something we've been following on 6 News. The woman charged in a deadly DUI crash involving a Knoxville City Council member's daughter was arraigned in court today. Savannah Stanley appeared in criminal court this morning. She faces charges of vehicular homicide and vehicular assault. She was indicted last month in connection with the April 2024 crash that killed 21-year-old Kylie Roberto and injured 3 others. Investigators say that Stanley crossed the center line while under the influence of alcohol and was also speeding. Kylie was the daughter of Knoxville City Council member Andrew Roberto, who says the family continues to focus on honoring her legacy. Stanley's next court date is set for July 30th. Our next Big 7 story spans state lines. A man faces sexual assault charges tonight, accused of taking an East Tennessee girl to a motel in Pennsylvania. The Upper Allen, Pennsylvania police investigation began Saturday when the department was contacted by the Claiborne County Sheriff's Office about a missing girl. Upper Allen police found that 18-year-old Talon Bruce of Pennsylvania drove to Tennessee, picked up the girl, and brought her back to that state. We're told Bruce and the girl were found at a motel where police say evidence of sexual assault was discovered. He has been arrested. The Claiborne County Sheriff's Office is continuing its investigation. Next on the Big 7, new information tonight after a scare in Sevier County yesterday involving a standoff with a 4-year-old in the room. The Sevier County Sheriff's Office was told about an aggravated domestic assault involving children at a home on CC Way. Officers went to the home and initial reports indicated a man was inside with a 4-year-old. The man, identified as 43-year-old Jose Galian Maria, surrendered after a brief standoff with law enforcement. He's charged tonight with aggravated domestic assault and theft. And for our final Big 7 story tonight, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office seeking the public's help after a string of car burglaries. We're told there were several vehicle break-ins in Sweetwater Friday night into Saturday morning, with a total of 8 cases reported so far. Sports equipment, tools, personal documents, even a child's flute, all stolen. You can see who the Sheriff's Office is looking for in surveillance images. You have to look closely there on your screen. If you have any information or surveillance video that could help in this investigation, you are asked to call the Monroe County Sheriff's Office at 423-442-5002, extension 5. Well, a bittersweet story along with a homecoming as TWRA releases video of 3 rescued bear cubs. Let's take a look. Agents got the call about a bear that had been hit by a car last week, finding the mother bear dead, but eventually tracking down her cubs. Normally, those cubs would have gone to a rehab, but the rehab center cannot take them. So these bears are going back to the wild in Sullivan County. And while that's an unusual situation, TWRA says these young bears are big for their age, already able to climb trees, so experts think they'll be able to fend for themselves. Knox County school leaders want to hear from the community as they put together a strategic plan. That plan will cover the school system's goals and work over the next 5 years, and the school system is circulating a survey to get some input. Now, this is not just for parents. The school system wants to hear from everyone in the community. You can find the survey on the Knox County Schools website. A South Knoxville favorite is saying goodbye. We're talking about Landing House Restaurant over in South Knoxville, the Asian fusion spot on Sevier Avenue, closing its doors for good June 8th. Owner Zach Land says it's been an amazing 8-year run, but he's also hinting at other issues south of the river, saying, quote, "That shabby little neighborhood we once knew is completely unrecognizable. Much has changed, and with that change brings new problems to confront," end quote. Land says it's better for him to leave on his own terms rather than be forced out. The restaurant thanking staff and loyal customers for the support that helped them grow year after year.